Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. My name is Tom. Greg is out getting a tune-up, so I'm here replacing him for a little bit. Today we're standing in front of a beautiful 67 GTO. I have to tell you, I just got done driving this one, and it is phenomenal. Beautiful restoration. Check out all the stainless, the chrome, everything is impeccable. Absolutely beautiful car, great color combo. Remember, at Vanguard, we're non-consignment dealers, so when we buy a car, we check it out like you're checking it out, except we have 2 decades of experience. Check it out sitting on these beautiful Craigers, BF Goodrich radial TAs, brand new. Check out the white interior. Absolutely beautiful. It's a 4-speed. It's got a 400 that's been bored and stroked to a 455 with lots of horsepower. It drives straight down the road and nice and tight. Let's check out the trunk and the rear end. Check out how slick it is down the side. The rear chrome, everything is impeccable as well. We're going to open up the trunk now. If I can find the right key. There you go. Check that out. It's got the spare setup, trunk mat. Looks like you even got a little fire extinguisher back there. All the trunk jams, everything looks awesome. The trunk lips, no rust. That's what we look for. Very high quality restoration. Going down the passenger side, same beauty. Nice margins. You can visit our website at vanguardmotorsales.com to see many pictures of this, over 100 pictures. And you can also subscribe to us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So give me a call today at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this goat in your driveway. All right, guys, let's take the 67 GOAT for a ride. What an awesome driving car. I had an opportunity to drive before the video. Just a real tight driving car, not a sloppy classic. 67 GOAT been completely restored. It's got a 400 motor in it that's been stroked with a 455. Aluminum heads. You can always tell a nice restoration. Look at like the dash pieces, the lenses, all the silver around that isn't all scraped up. Just an awesome car, guys. Remember, at Vanguard Motor Sales, we are non-consignment. So every car that we have in our showroom is here because we inspected it and deemed it very high quality. And then we bring them in and we still go through them to make sure they're right for you guys. We can help you with transportation, shipping, the whole 9 yards. So give us a call today. My name is Tom. I'm available 7 days a week at 248-974-9513. And we'll just tell you how easy it is to park this goat in your driveway. She's got some power behind this. Even the horn works. It's got an in-dash tack, all the stock gauges, got a water temp, oil pressure, speedo of course, fuel gauge. They all work too. That's pretty uncommon with a classic. We take a lot of this stuff for granted nowadays. can visit our website at vanguardmotorsales.com and see all our inventory. And also, if you ever know somebody selling a high quality classic like this, refer them to Vanguard. We'll pay you a finder's fee. We're located right here in Plymouth, Michigan. We're gonna bring this goat in, put it up on the lift, and show you just how pretty the underside is, because it is an amazing car.
Okay guys, we got our 67 GTO up on the rack. So first thing I'm going to point out on the bottom of this one is, if my flashlight would turn on, up here behind the frame rail, up behind the rear bumper here, I can see a lot of really nice clean seams for the metal work, like I guess the factory metal work for the car. I can see a lot of spot welds and whatnot, very clearly defined up in there, which is all good things to see, an indication that a car is in good structural shape. Of course, fuel tank on this one looks to be brand new to me. As far as rear ends go, we have a GM 12 bolt, 373-to-1 gear ratio. It is limited slip. You can see that tire's going as well. It looks like a brand new exhaust system on the car. Moving forward to that, set of Flowmaster mufflers on it, no big surprise. Looking here at all of the rear end bushings for our 4-link setup, I mean, this looks like new bushings, looks like new bushings all throughout. I'm seeing some new brake lines running all the way up here to the front. Of course, it's all on this side, none on this side here. If I'm not mistaken, this was a frame-on restoration, but it looks to me like they probably had the underside of the car media blasted, because it's pretty clean under here, and then of course they've coated it with some sort of rust-preventative paint. Another point that I'm going to check for underneath these cars, a popular rot spot, is in between the frame rail here. And once again, I'm seeing a clean metal seam all the way through here, where I can see spot welds all throughout. Once again, good indication. Looking here, I can see a Hurst shifter. This is all attached to an M20 4-speed, Muncie 4-speed. Now this is a 1970 model year 4-speed, so not the correct one for the car. However, these are known to be pretty good transmissions, and that's exactly what this car would have come with, something like this. This is the underside of our stroker Pontiac, and we're going to get to that in just a second. Looks to be power steering, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I can see a power steering pump. Power steering on the car, no big surprise. Frame rail, of course, over here in the wheel well looks good. Up here in the wheel well itself, it all looks nice and clean. A couple little water spots that might have been from us driving it in and out of the shop, who knows. 215/65 R15 for wheel size. BF Goodrich radial TA, no big surprise on that one. Krager SS's. Disc brakes in the front, they are power. Looks like a new caliper too. Coming to the back, we have 245/60 R15s back here. Once again, BF Goodrich radial TAs, Krager SS's. Drums here in the rear, which is exactly what the car should have on it. And that all being said, we get to talk about the Pontiac 455, if I'm not mistaken, stroker under the hood. All right, guys, now for an engine, we have what started out life as a 389 Pontiac, 1966 model year, if I'm not mistaken. The previous owner says, however, though, he does have a stroker rotating assembly in it, and given the parts that are bolted to the top of the motor, I wouldn't doubt that. So, like I said, he says that the cubic inch overall is roughly 455 cubic inches. Now, on the top of the engine block here, we've got a set of Edelbrock Performer D-port heads. I know that it has a hydraulic cam in it. I have had the valve covers off of it just to kind of check a couple things out. We do have a set of full roller rockers in it. Looks like high-strength push rods. Of course, I assume these heads come pre-assembled, so valves, valve springs, and whatnot. It has a set of dual valve springs with dampers, and overall pretty nice set of heads. ARP head bolts all holding it down. We have a set of, we have a Edelbrock Performer RPM intake manifold. That's a dual plane aluminum intake manifold. I've got the air cleaner off to show some of this stuff off, by the way. This is a Holley model carburetor. It's a 750 CFM, if I'm not mistaken. A little more of their sportier unit. So these are, I believe, are aluminum body, both bowl and body, billet blocks, 4-corner idle, down leg booster, mechanical secondaries. The choke is not hooked up. It's set up where it's open. You could hook it up if you so choose to. The ignition system, we have a MSD, one of these ready-to-run style distributors back here. Now that is the one that does not require the box. They are, of course, a little more clean installation than the box style one. But overall, definitely a upgrade from your original point style ignition system that you would have had before. Of course, here we got AN line that's running all of the fuel system on it. We have, looks like a brand new alternator on it. I can see all of the reman tags here on the back. Like I said, underneath, power steering, brand new booster, brand new master cylinder. And outside of that, all of the engine bay looks to be just as it should be, pretty nice. And you can see, once again, paintwork on the fenders continues in onto the inside of it as well. Brand new battery in it. I mean, overall, pretty nice piece, pretty well put together, and definitely more sporty with all of the engine upgrades. So guys, I'll put the air cleaner back on. If you'd like to have this one parked in your driveway, make sure to call Tom with the number below and let Vanguard Motorsports park this GTO in your driveway. We'll see you in the next one. Keep the rubber side down.